Welcome to 5 Minute Friday, everybody, where we share our best tips and tricks to help you get just a little bit better every week. Eddie, what you got for us, man?
Exaggerating your achievement.
Okay. All right.
All right. Another kind of leadership lesson bucket, but we were pulling on Joseph Strauss for this.
Mm-hmm. So we have an episode that's coming up.
Yes.
It's probably not going to be released yet, but it is coming up within the next couple of weeks.
Soon. Yeah.
Okay. This is the designer of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes. Self-proclaimed designer.
Self-proclaimed.
Very
in a
proud
way.
man. Very proud man.
Yes.
So more in that show about him, but he's a bit of a narcissist, but like kind of, self-absorbed.
I used another word for him, but yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Very self-absorbed.
You did use a different word for that.
And I really hope that Tyler bleeped that out. Anyway, so.
So exaggerating your own achievement is a temptation, I feel like, for most leaders. And it looks kind of like this. You're in the charge of a crew and you've got these people around you and there's this instinct to make sure that you look good in life. Like we all want to look good. We all want to make sure that the people around us see us as somebody who's doing their job, doing it well. And I mean, there's level up tied to that in the business world. If I'm doing my job, do it well, I might get a raise. I might get some things from that. So you're dealing with like the temptation to just sit there and say, well, something is because of me. The good team leader knows that that's kind of a given. Like if your team is excelling and succeeding around you, if your leader above you is good, they're looking around and they understand that you're doing a good job.
Right.
So you need to thwart that temptation to just sit there and lift yourself up all of the time because it's just kind of a horrible thing to do to the team.
Yeah.
So let's say, a project goes well. You've got a choice. You can say, oh yeah, look at what I did. Me, like Joseph Strauss did.
Yep.
And come back to it again and again on how it was your deal. You deserve the credit. You want to be up front. You're the name. You're the face. Or you can come at it as, oh yeah, Joe and Susie and whoever, they've been in the middle of this thing and I would be nothing without them. Like they have done an amazing thing and say it in front of them.
Right.
Blame them for success.
Yeah.
On the flip side, the temptation is to not blame them for the success. The temptation is to take the successes for yourself, but blame them for the things that go wrong. That happens when you as the leader, boss, manager, whatever, you get the call and something went wrong. And rather than telling the person that's telling you it went wrong that our mistake happened, instead of speaking at it in terms of a team or even taking ownership of it personally, you push the blame and you give it to somebody else because it's expedient for you. You want that person to know, well, I wasn't the one that messed up.
Yeah.
So
it's very tempting.
It is very tempting.
It's very tempting to do that. And I think a lot for guys too, like we want respect. Like I think that's where a lot of this comes from is like, I want to be respected for the work that I do.
Yep.
And so it's easy to, point at yourself for anything that goes really good. It's also easy to point away from yourself when things go very bad.
Yeah.
So watch yourself for that. I think that's the main point here is watch yourself for that. Like keep in mind, like the people around you are the reason why you're successful. And, if you're a leader, you're in charge of putting together that team. If the job is successful and you put together the team, other people are going to pick up on that. You don't need to talk about how, me. That's not the point. It's the people that are doing the work. Give them the credit. Don't be like Strauss, as you'll hear in this coming episode. He took all of the credit away from the people that really made the Golden Gate Bridge possible.
I would say that the call here is to accurately look at your contributions. I'm not calling for you to understate them. I am calling for humility.
Yeah.
I am calling for good leadership, but I want you to accurately look at your contributions and don't overstate. Don't embellish your achievements.
Yeah.
Celebrate the people around you, and it will go well with you. Like, this will have a benefit for you in the end. People will follow you and people will work for you in a way that they wouldn't have otherwise. They won't do it begrudgingly. They'll do it happily because they know that you're going to be their fan and you're going to be in their corner and that you're pushing for their success too.
Good word, man.
I like it.
Yeah, this is really good. All right. Yeah, and look out for the Golden Gate episode because that one's this is an interesting topic we got coming.
Very good episode.
This is a really good episode and you don't want to miss it. So, all right, guys, go build something awesome.